I was doing comedy till I got emancipated. Once I got emancipated from the foster care system, I became homeless. And I really got depressed and basically had a breakdown. I had like a full-on breakdown, and I ended up in psychiatric therapy, and the therapist was like, what brings you joy? What makes you feel good? And I was like, well, hearing people laugh and seeing people smile makes me feel good. When I used to do those comedy shows, that used to be the best feeling in the world. And she was like, why don't you get back into stand-up and do it as a hobby? And so I did like 2 shows, and then like little open mics, and then on that second one, somebody saw me and was like, yo, you need to do this event for us. We paying $50 for 15 minutes. I was like, $50 for 15 minutes? I'm there, I'm there.
I'm there, right.
And so I went and I bombed terribly, but I would not get off the stage because I wanted to get paid for my 15 minutes, right? And so when I finished, when I hit my 15-minute mark, I was like, all right, that's my time, good night, and sorry. Like, and I got off the stage, and I just knew they weren't gonna pay me, and they were like, good job sticking it out, and here's your $50, and they gave me the $50, and I was like, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Like, I didn't even do well at all, and they still paid me. I'm gonna stick to this. Life got real hard for me after all that. I became homeless. It was crazy too, because I was like classy homeless. Like, I kept my nails done, kept my hair done, because I didn't want people to know that I was homeless. And I used to be in my little Geo Metro. I slept in real nice places. I lived in Beverly Hills. Slept on Doheny and slept on Rodeo. Sometimes I'd be on Cannon. Police would come every morning about 7. They would make me move. It was like an alarm clock. It was cool. I was like, that's why I pay taxes. Thank you, police. And go out and get this money, try to make it happen. I remember I used to pull up to the comedy club to do jokes, because that's where I was happy at. On stage, that's my happy place. So I always pull up to the comedy club, and I would get like free meals and drinks and stuff, so it was dope. I stayed eating, and I pull up to the club, and I always pull up like 5 or 10 minutes late. One night I pulled up late, and I was doing this show at the Laugh Factory, and Kevin Hart, he used to be on this show too, and he pulled up right behind me, and a part of me just wanted to hide in the car, just tuck myself and just hide, but I need to get in. So he was like, what's going on with you, Tiff? What's going on? I was like, nothing, I'm fine. You know, like when something really going on, you get a little attitude. I was like, mind your business. He's like, after the show, we're gonna have a conversation, we need to talk, right? And I was trying to like dip up out of there after the show. He caught me though, and he's like, Tiffany, tell me what's up. And I was like, man, I'm homeless right now, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm strong, I'll be fine. I got my own, I got a roof over my head, it's a Geo, but I'm good, like, I'm straight. He's like, look, here go $300, find yourself a hotel room for the week. I was like, Kevin, where am I gonna find a hotel room for $300 in LA? It don't make no sense. He was like, you'll find something, and I want you to make a list. I want you to make a list of goals. Write it out on a piece of paper. Write out what you want to do with your life. Write it out, a list of goals. And I was like, all right. So I was like trying to find a place to stay for $300 for a week. Got me a room right there off of Western and Martin Luther King at the Snooty Fox. Took me a shower and everything got fresh, and then I just started writing out my list, and I was just like, I want a place to stay, my own spot. I wanna work with powerful people like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and I wanna do comedy for the rest of my life, and I wanna shoot a Showtime special, and I just wanna be powerful and unstoppable when it comes to female in the comedy game. I wrote all this stuff out, and then the next day I get a phone call. And it's one of my comedy friends. She's like, girl, I don't know what you did. I don't know what's going on, but Kevin had called somebody, and they called me, and they said they got a spot for you right off of Montclair and Adams. So I was like, for real? She was like, yep. And I was like, well, let me go on over there. So I go over there, right? And you know, if anybody knows Montclair and Adams back in the day, it's like all the crackheads. It was like The Walking Dead over there, right? I was like, okay, I could deal with this. I can handle this. And then I pull up to the apartment building, there's bars everywhere, and I was like, it's safe, it's secure. The dude let me in the apartment, and it was like the dirtiest, nastiest rug. It had cigarette burns all in the carpet. The walls was all yellow and stained. It was horrible. Roaches everywhere. It was baby roaches coming up out the stove like, we're born, yes. It was disgusting. The dude's like, do you want it? I was like, it's perfect, I love it. In here, so much potential. The roof is good, I'm happy. I'm happy. And he was like, well, look, it's $500 a month and it's $500 deposit. I was like, look, all I got is $500. How about I just give you everything that I got and I'll just fix everything up. You don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to paint no walls. You ain't got to do nothing. I'll fix everything. And he was like, bet. And I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. These little goal list things be working. So I started writing more goals. And like, I hope I can find some carpet. I need mini blinds and something to soften up these bars. And I stayed there and it was like amazing. It was amazing to me and I made it really nice. And then like a year later, I ended up booking this show called HBO's Def Comedy Jam, and I was on there with like Russell Simmons and them. D.L. Hughley was hosting and he told me I was funny and stuff, and then the director of the show comes over to me and he goes, yo, Tiffany, you're amazing, man. And it's like, it's so crazy how life goes full circle.